All right. Okay, now that is not being professional. And if you ask me why am I laughing, I actually do not know. All right. I think I'm good. I'm good. I'm actually good. Hello, everybody. And finally, I was able to crack the code, and now I know many of you may not have noticed, but I am pleased to tell you now that we're gonna have 1080p on stream. I realized the other days it's been 720p, and I've been trying to understand what's going on. I've been streaming on the right settings, but and funny enough, I don't even know what I tweaked. All I just know is that it is back to 1080p, and I am glad. But that being said, welcome everybody. Good evening, Africa. We are back with the African Elite Championship that has been going on for quite a couple of days now. Today is day 4, which means they were almost at the end of the group stages, which is going to lead us into the finals of this great tournament. That being said, welcome back to the stream. My name is Crowns, in case you do not know me, and this is the African Elite Championship brought to you by 3 Crown Esports. We've played 3 days so far in the tournament. We're going into the 4th day today. Apologies for the late start. There was a little bit of a clash with another tournament, but that was good because I got the chance to actually watch some OP casters actually cast. And to be honest, all of it are telling me Crowns OP, bro. I feel like you guys have been lying to me because these guys are good, bro. Like, but anyway, we're gonna be talking about that one later. What we're gonna be showing you guys now is gonna be the leaderboards after the whole day of play, or after 3 days of play in this tournament. Slime for KT still still holding on to their lead as they have 147 total points. At this point, I don't see any way that they would. I don't see any way that they. I mean, at this point, I'm not even concerned, because in case you do not know, only the top 16 teams will be qualifying into the next stage. So that being said, all of these teams have to fight and strive to make it into the top 16, so they will be able to play in the finals and ultimately get themselves that qualification into the African Elite League AEL, which will be coming up after this tournament. That being said, Black Cobra, I believe they've been a good team. They did have a rough start in the first day of the tournament, but look at them now. They're sitting second place with 113 points to their name, and you just love to see that. Blackjack Esports following quite closely. Team Apex, I'm definitely not surprised to see them in that top 4. That's nice to see. And to an extent, this leaderboard is looking like, it's looking like day one's leaderboard, but I can see some teams are in some places and I know that okay, this is definitely not day one's leaderboard. But that being said, RILA Insiders in 5th place. You see the guys from Mad Knight in 6th place. I know Mad Knight has definitely been pulling up and turning up in this tournament a whole lot, and I'm quite impressed and happy to see that they have been able to make it into that top 6 position. Matter of fact, Mad Knights have been popping up lately, like Zanzi and pretty much everywhere that they seem to find themselves. They have been doing quite alright, so I love to see that one. Desert Flames out there in 8th place, Citizens following coming before in 7th place with about 84 points to their name. But anyway, I'm keeping my eye out on the killer side, right? I'm keeping my eye out on that ending side to just kind of look at the teams who are finding themselves in a whole lot of trouble. 1 million esports have decided not to show for the tournament for reasons best known to them, but that being said, we will not be seeing 1 million esports in the tournament or play, so definitely we are counting them out of the fight. Black Clover and Vinyl 12, also 2 teams that I've not really seen play in the tournament other than the first day of games. But we got to look at Epic Bullets and One Round and the guys there from Exodus. Actually, Epic Bullets is pretty much the only team that is still fighting to try to make it into that top 16. And just when they thought, oh, we might just be able to overpass the guys from One Round who have not even participated in so many matches, One Round is like, you know what, we're coming back into the tournament, we want to play, and just that decision is gonna serve as a disadvantage to the guys there from Epic Bullets. But Epic Bullets can still be looking at overtaking the guys there from Team Exodus, and the same thing can be said about One Round because those are the teams that are actually fighting for that position. It's quite crazy to see that Epic Bullets don't even have as much points as One Round, who has played only 2 games, and Epic Bullets has played 3 games. Has played 8 games actually so far. But anyway, that being said, without further ado, Shade Adu, Ula Balu, Etitoiti, and Shikrimi, we're going to be getting straight into the first game of the day. I will be getting we all started in the holy grounds of Miramar. I am not wearing my thumb sleeves, and I'm going to put them on now. while we get the plane path that takes us all the way from Los Higos straight up. Wow, this is actually a very dirty plane path. On a normal ground, I would actually say they should restart, but there's already been so much delays today, so we're definitely not going to be restarting the game. We're just going to be going along with it and playing and seeing it through. Alrighty, I was watching my stream there. I totally forgot that I was casting. I always get carried away by that. But anyway, playing part, like I said, it's actually very, very more. I don't even know how to describe it, but I just know it is way off on the southeast, and it is on just literally on just one side of the Miramar map. And definitely, not many of these teams are not happy about it. But Epic Bullets that I was just talking about, that they need as much points as possible, or they're trying to get themselves into that top 16 spot, will be having an early odd drop with the boys there from Citizens Esports. So definitely a whole lot of trouble, and that play zone is not even going to be helping matters for the teams in this lobby. There's going to be a whole lot of hot drops, but I am here to cast it off. Once again, everybody, welcome to the African Elite Championship. I'm just trying to get myself all settled. I should have been settled all day, but I got carried away with the Apex stream that I was watching, because I'm looking forward to getting into casting.
Drinking apple juice.
Drinking apple juice. I'm looking forward to casting in that game. And anyway, without wasting too much time, we're going to be pulling over to the first hot drop of the day that we've got going on out here in Puerto Paraíso. We've seen the guys from Citizens land here before, and we've also seen the guys there from Epic Bullets land here before. So I can't really say who are the rightful owners of Puerto Paraíso, but the guys from Team Epic Bullets, they're definitely aware that they've got company out here close to them. Citizens having a vehicle driving around. Gordier stops, pops. Probably going to be trying to get looted up just before this fight is going to get started. And I can hear a little bit of cracking in the sounds. So I'm just going to set myself up to make sure that I am not lagging and I'm not having any issues with my stream or with my sounds. I know my sounds are okay, but over here I'm hearing a little bit of a glitch. Yeah, that. Give me 1 second, guys.
Drinking apple juice.
Anyway, the guys from Citizens getting started, but the same thing can be said about Desert Flame. They also seem to be getting started in an engagement. Citizens already starting up the push. Out to the players there from Epic Bullets. I will start on my dual screen when I get comfortable, because right now I'm still a little bit disorganized. I do see ATAR and the guys there from Desert Flame. They did get started around the Los Leones area of the map, but Desert Flame will be able to find a way out of there, as I think they're now reduced to just a 2-man squad, losing Flacco earlier in the game. They came in with only 3 players to start with, so they definitely didn't even come in with that man advantage. Slimefork AT looking very comfortable out there in Chumacera. We see the guys there from Cyclone Shield, just in the outskirts of Chumacera. ATAR Esports, the ATAR brothers, like I like to call them, out there in Los Leones. They're holding it up on that western edge of Los Leones. A huge split coming through from the players there from one round, as we see them holding a very long split. One player is looting the whole of Torre Harimada. One old player is looting Tierra Bonca, and then we have 2 players looting over there in Cruz de Val. Team Apex out there in Minas de Generales. Team EFX in El Azahar. Definitely these teams are in positions where I'm not even surprised to see them in the first place, because that is definitely where they like to land. HORZ Esports are going to be the ones landing in Picado, as they were able to make it. Desert Flame Esports, I'm keeping my eye out on them, because I feel like they have a long way to go. They still have to find their way onto San Martin. But anyway, putting over back to the players there from Citizens and the Epic Bullets. Epic Bullets deciding to fall back a little bit. Like I said, they are one team that I know they need these points today, and they definitely cannot be caught slacking, as the boys there from Citizens, they pretty much have nothing to lose, if you ask me. So they're definitely gonna be having a lot of fun. They actually would want this fight, because obviously it doesn't matter if they die, it doesn't matter if they survive this one, as the fight's gonna get started. I can already hear an exchange of bullets coming through from the team there. But Epic Bullets. They're actually just trying to get looted up, as 007 from Citizens is going to be the one starting the push, chasing up Grizzly, as Grizzly is just trying to find a safe haven. He's trying to find a spot where he could just stay, at least for the main time, before he gets fully pushed. And guys, I'm coming. There's something wrong with my sound. I know where it is from, so I'm gonna try to fix it. All right, Grizzly deciding to go into the water because
That's why I said earlier.
and like I'm really giving the guys there from I'm giving the guys there here from Epic Bullets. I'm giving them the accolades because it's not, it's, you might want to call them, you know, oh, why are they not taking the fights, but I tell you, this is actually smart play coming out from them, right? Deciding not to take that fight, deciding to just swim away, get away from there, find a way out of Puerto Paraiso is definitely, or it's actually a very nice play. I was saying this yesterday, or I would actually like to say this. Picking a drop spot is not just all about, you know, landing there, killing any team that lands on you. You know, it's also about knowing how you can get yourself out of there if things start to get tricky. And that is what the players here from Epic Bullet are just showing, that, you know what, when things get spicy, when things get too hot out here in Puerto Paraiso, we know our way out of here and we'll be able to find, you know, find our way out. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I see Kerry Woodhams in the chat. You know the vibes, my guy. Welcome to the stream, or my girl. I don't know, anyone. But anyway, welcome back to the stream. Junior Gaming in the chat, you know the vibes. And Hollywood, my man. I've not seen you for a while, but I would take the blame for that because I know you've not been here because you didn't know that Crowns was streaming. If you knew, definitely would have been here. But anyway, it does seem to, so it's actually good to have you right back out here in the stream chat. I am happy to see you. But anyway, looking at the zone, as we're getting zone 1 to close up now. It's starting to shrink. All of these teams getting into the zone. We have 12 teams in the lobby, 45 players logged in and loaded. Team Exodus coming in from the southern edge of the circle. Same thing can be said about Cyclone Shield as they hold up the southeastern edge of the circle. Straight up on the east, we've got Apex, the four-man team, RILA Insider up in the northeast. In a little bit of the off-center, we've got the players there from HORZ Esports. Desert Flame holding it up on the western edge, or on the western side of the circle. We have a hugely west circle, like I was saying earlier, and Citizens and Epic Bullets just will be taking their time and finding a way into the next zone. Alrighty, pulling up to different parts of the map. I'm telling you, my sound is. My game is sounding somehow in my ear. Here. Jesus. I say Yoruba boy, I say Yoruba boy. I hope I don't need a new cord for this, because of all the days to do this, I promise you today is not today, guy. Today is actually not today. So I'm going to remove my chargers to see if that's going to help matters. Alright. Pulling over to the map. Seeing Team Apex about to run into a little bit of a rotational cluster there on that on that eastern edge of the circle. They're getting approached by the players there from Team EFX. But what could be causing this stuff? This was not happening before. What? Like, you see, this is what Fire and every other streamer says, right? Your stream is all good, and then out of nowhere, from literally nowhere, it just starts to act up. Like, my sound is breaking. I've not really... Yeah, I finally downloaded my resources, Agathe. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take you to a fight that is about to happen between Slime4KT and the players there from Desert Flame while I try to fix my stream, okay? Anyway, Desert Flame, they were in a little bit of an entanglement to the players there from Slime, but we do see them getting into the vehicles and getting out of there. I know you can hear my sound in the background. That is Team Apex getting started over there in their engagement on that western edge, on that eastern edge. But I think Slime is on the chase onto the players there from Desert Flame. But I think Desert Flame got the memo. They don't want too much engagement. They realize it's still early on in the game and they will just be heading out of here. But Jasser still got his eyes fixated out there on the players from Team EFX. Anyway, let's see what we've got going on now. still doing the same thing. What did I do? Okay. I wasn't hearing anything for like 2 seconds there. Alright, I think I got myself back to normal. Not really hearing the crack anymore as we get the zone shift. I'm sorry for the rough start. Power grid is where we do seem to have a chunk of the zone going to, as Team EFX will be the first ones to find themselves in that position of the map. Every other player is just, everyone's actually, I'd say pretty much everyone's in the circle, except for like, you know, the teams that had a little bit of a hot drop, the Citizens, who are still out there in Impala, finding their way into the circle. I don't know if they have vehicles or not. Let's check that out. We're supposed to run through the teams, but maybe not. Yeah, I promise you 007 is not just wearing an outfit. It's not just wearing an outfit. I've downloaded my resources. And we can see the Citizens applying the Legacy's bends. Just see them trekking their way into the circle. Gotta love this one coming out from them. They are the real Johnny Walkers. Anyway, I see a little bit of a cluster going on that northern edge of the circle where we see one round Esports coming in through. They're getting approached by the players there from RILA Insider. Zeke gonna be the first man in line as he's heading close. It's getting closer and closer. They look so close, but they might just be far. One of the players from one round injured himself in a car accident. I don't know where, but this fight is about to get started between Zeke and Mo and Venom. As Venom does seem to be approaching, going for the shots, but he's not able to hold it up against Venom, who takes him down. But the cover fire coming through from the rest of the team of RILA Insider is going to be the one taking Venom down. And Moha is going to be the next in line. The thirst is going to come through from Coco. I'm sorry for that. This is what I meant to be showing. But the thirst is coming through from Coco. And like I said, Moha is going to be the next in line on that engagement. But there's Strip also in that off angle, as the rest of RILA Insider have now formed up on their team. And you just love to see that support factor coming through from RILA Insider. Like the instance one of their players got knocked, they sent 2 players here instantly for the support. We do get a zone shift that takes us a little bit to the southeast. And now one round are going to get kept by the players there from RILA Insider. And RILA Insider definitely know who they're up against. One round Esports is also one of those teams that they cannot. One round Esports is definitely one of those teams that they need all of or they need as much points as they can. The Citizens, when they find the vehicles, is now when they start to go down. As the one true God Ye is gonna be the first man losing his HP, and you can just see Bego telling him, bro, I love you, but I'm gonna be getting straight into the circle. Anyway, Citizens not quite able to find the vehicle. Gotta love when that happens. I have told them that they actually need to go beg the gods of PUBG Mobile to favor them with vehicles, you know. But they always think they didn't need it. Anyway, here comes the push and engagements from 8-Hour Brothers and the players here from Cyclone Shield. I'll actually make that HORZ Esports and Cyclone Shield, as Klaus is the one who's moved too close. A little too close for comfort, but he's got his other teammates in a little bit of an engagement. As CLOVER is getting third party from behind. 8-Hour Brothers are the ones putting in the third party in the shots as Nagato finds Klaus down there. And that's going to be Klaus going down, but Cyclone Shield out on the other side of things. Maybe on the receiving side as Man is forced to push outside. He wins his ones against No Mercy, but not against King Yash. And Exodus are now in here for the 4th party. And this is actually party after party happening out here on the southwestern edge of the circle. HORZ Esports left with just 2 players left, Rebel and King Yash. But it's going to be shots going out everywhere in the circle. I don't know why I keep tapping that. Some Exodus came in for the 3rd party. This is zone 3, so regardless of how many kills you get here, it's going to count as 1 point only. Or the kills count as 1 point at this stage. And you can see exactly what is happening as Epic Bullets will come in for the 3rd party of the players from Team Exodus. They did get a knock and they will get that confirmed onto action. And it just seems like the Epic Bullets are just trying to avoid fights as much as possible, trying not to get themselves into so much of an engagement as they are getting battered and fired by the players there from Exodus. Kuna is going to be the one letting the shots fly, but here comes the rest of the players there from Epic Bullets. Zodiac goes down. Zero has to get the revive, and Melio would have to hold it up for the team. Try to prevent the action coming through as Kunai goes down to the third party from HORZ. And like I said, it's actually a hot ground here between 4 teams. Cyclone Shield is also still in this engagement. HORZ Esports definitely forced now to go quiet, as there's also trouble still happening elsewhere in the map. It is Slime 4KT up against the players there from RILA Insider. Plaza having to go for the push up against Zeke. A little bit of a 1v1 engagement out there inside of the circle. Shot coming in from Plaza, gets down Zeke. He's up in a 1v2 against Street. Firing through the door, gets a little bit of confirming shots. And he has to continue on the push with the Clover. Finds that player, takes him down. Got to just spam Plaza OP in the chat, but the rest of Slime 4KT are here in the vicinity. It's gonna be Pronto with a drop shot to take down Matrix. RILA Insider in a lot of trouble. Coco will be the last player left. And position technically aware by Pronto Daddy, but he goes down. Pronto to the wonderful mini shots coming through from Coco. Slime 4KT not gonna go for that revive, they will go for the full send instead, as they will continue on this fight. One Esports have now found their way into the vicinity, just in this other side where we've got trouble, as we see Moha crashing into that compound with the players there from Epic Bullets. Slime 4KT said they were going for a push onto Coco, but Coco is activating his JP strats, so we might as well just pull over to the players here from 1R, as they would continue with their fights out here in the circle with the players there from Epic Bullets. 8 landing shots coming through as Moha is trying to hold it up, coming in from the side. Epic Bullets, they definitely do not want any of this trouble, but that player 61-0 gets spotted there by Moha, and it's only getting bad for the players there from Epic Bullets. Both teams actually get the point. Flex goes in for the push, gets the knock. Melio will not be the last one left, as the revive has to come through onto the side there from the players of 1R Esports. It's a whole lot of trouble out here in every single part of the circle, as we're losing players just one after the other. More engagement still coming in on that southwestern edge, as RS Esports now will be hearing the players from Exodus rotating to the circle. It's going to be Ghost coming in from behind. Cyclone Shield also still alive. I think they've got only 2 players left, and they're just trying to see how well they can hold up in this southern side of the circle. Shots coming through onto the position there, or up onto Ghost as he finds a way into the circle. Cyclone Shield are going to be the one pushing up onto that player there. Anyway, HORZ Esports finding themselves in the crosshair of Danny Brown in a 2v2 fight, provided they decide to take it. But anyway, a whole lot of danger and a whole lot of trouble actually being spelled out for the teams that do not have a full squad at this point of the circle, as the zone is about to close up one more time. Where does that zone push us to? Push us to the south. 8R Esports, they've got a very beautiful position in the zone, and they will capitalize more on that zone or on that position as a Cyclone Shield. They find themselves very close to the players here from not just Team Exodus but also HORZ Esports, and the whole trouble that happened in that southern edge of the circle. Epic Bullets, the last player, is finding his way into the circle, and Rebel might just be able to spot him out there. Danny Brown going for that push up onto the last player there from Exodus. He's got the nades in hand. We're going to keep one eye out on him while we keep the other eye on Melios, who finally spots him. He takes that player down. He's going for the 2-piece as he sees Rebel right in front of him. Takes a little bit of shot. The free fire is there. It connects. He gets the players down. Wonderful 2-piece. Melio with 4 kills, able to hold it up for his team. And that is just interesting to see from that player. 8R Esports, like I said, they are holding it up in the circle. They have a wonderful position. And Epic Bullets, that last player, is going to be seeing just how well he can grab points for his team, or just how many points he will be able to get from for his team as he has to keep finding ways into the circle. Stream is lagging. Wow. But I'm all green here and it says no dropped frames, but I can see the stream lagging actually. So what I'm going to do, maybe that's what is going on. I know this is not network lag, this is not computer lag, so I don't know where the lag is coming from. So I'm gonna try this. Ow, my ear. I'm sorry guys, I actually do not know what's happening. My stream is not supposed to be lagging right now. My stream, everything is all okay on my side. So what I'm going to see, or what I want to pull up is this. Skipped frames due to encoding lag, and there we go. Alright, so I think I know where the problem is. Jesus Lord, what is this? Okay, so I'm going to pull over to what team, maybe one round, as we watch them find a way to the circle. Boha getting battered up and getting fired. And what could be making me lag? I'm gonna do this. Close that. Jesus is Lord. What is this lag? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Just keep watching the stream. We'll fix it up in no time. I think it's an engagement between Apex and ATAR. I thought not boosting it would actually not cause an issue, but unfortunately it is. Oh, is that what? Oh, I think I think I know where the problem is. Oh, well, I'll be like, they find 1080 stream. So where the problem is, let me just try this. Fingers crossed. Fingers really crossed right now. Isaac not gonna go down just yet. Stream is like, bro, this is actually the worst I've ever lagged in a while. Hey, if it's still lagging, I'm gonna restart. So what is going on? Please clear up, please clear up. It's not network. Uh-oh, return fire from Jasser is beautiful as he takes Yaya down. Nagato is able to return the favor as he's going to be knocking Professor there. Superior going to be taking out one more player from Team Apex, which is Jasser. And Team Apex now reduced to just one more player. Yeah, one more player, which is Blessed. Trying to see if he can come in through before the revives. But Superior is not having it. He's definitely looking for that thirst. As he hears Blessing pull up to the vicinity, but Superior also getting third party. It's a beautiful nade onto Jasser, and it's gonna take Jasser back into the lobby. Team Apex done and dusted. Cyclone Shield playing it a little bit quietly, but one round has got all eyes fixated on them, and I believe my stream should be back to normal by now. Thank you. Alright, so I believe everything should be fine now. Woo! Fixed. Whew. I got scared for a second there, man. I'm actually... Oh, wait, no, I've not fixed it. Oh, my stream is still lagging. I'd have to end and restart. Flip. I'd have to... Is it that I end and restart? Or I take off the dual screen? It's one of the two. But anyway, here comes the push. Nagato onto the players there from Cyclone Shield. They're going to get the first knock, but EFX is heavily third party in this fight and would not be allowing the players there from ATAR Esports have as much fun as they want to. The revives are going to come through on the side there from Cyclone Shield, and you've just got to admire the little bit of consistency coming through from the side of Cyclone Shield, especially when it comes to Miramar. You know, they've actually been a little bit they've been quite consistent in the Miramar games. But here comes the push. Soon does go down to one of the players there from One Round Esports, as now Sprinkles is the last player left. They decided to take two fights at the same time, but it didn't play out well for them. As Knight is going to stand up and find the last player. 5 kills to the name for 1 round, and they will continue to wreak havoc as we are now down to the final 3v2 fight. 2 players on the side of ATAR Brothers and 3 players on the side there from One Round Esports. who walks home with the winner chicken dinner as I try to go for a dual screen here, even with my semi-laggy stream, which I feel like I should be able to fix. Shots coming through. Matador and Yaya, the last two players left for Esports. They do not have the zone, but the boys from one round, they have all of the zone they could probably want right now. And beautiful positions coming through from Flex, Moha, and Knight. They're just waiting. One round Esports coming into the lobby. Absolutely. Here comes the intro knock, and down goes Yaya. Matador is going to be the last one left. By Knight, who's still letting the shots fly. Moha is definitely aware. He knows where that last player is, and Eflex is on the push. He's going to continue. Matador is just going to try to pick up, fixing some shots towards Moha. Doesn't quite get them to connect, but he's getting pushed by two-man forwards. The 249 is going to take that player out, and one round Esports showing us that they came in here to make it into the top 16. They came in here to frag out and to get into the finals, and that is exactly what they've done as they get the winner chicken dinner with 7 kills to their name. Esports in second place with 7 kills also. Love to see that one. Team EFX in third place with 6 kills. Cyclone Shield in 4th place with 2. Team Apex in 5th place with 1. Slime Fork in 6th place with 3 kills. Epic Bullets in 7th place with 4. Desert Flames in 8th place with 1. Exodus in 9th place with 2. HORZ Esports in 10th place with 2. RILA Insider in 11th place with 3. And Citizens going out first in an unfortunate horror where they did not have any vehicles in 12th place with 0 kills. Back to me. Alright, first of all, I apologize for the laggy stream. I don't, and I normally do not get laggy streams. I've always been streaming like this, so I don't know why my computer is acting up. Maybe it's on its period, but anyway, I will try to fix it before the next game. If I'm not able to, I would have to restart the stream, but whatever I'm gonna do, I'll make sure I get it. I get you guys a proper stream at the beginning of the next game. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Be sure to like the stream, even though it may end, but beautiful gameplay coming out from this team. I have to send you guys to the break so I can try to fix up my stream as quick as possible. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, guys, I have been laughing my brains off. Alright. I've been laughing my brains off that I almost forgot that we had a match. Unfortunately, I'd have to turn off my the dual screen because it's causing a little bit of lags on my computer for reasons best known to my computer. So we're going back to the regular crowns, okay? I'm actually not even in so much of a good mood again anymore. I've been laughing, but I'm still not in a good mood, and I don't understand why this is happening. Cause what? This is not what is showing on my screen, bro. Could today go any wrong? Like, what is going on? We're heading into Sanhok, by the way. Oh my goodness, God. I don't like what's going on. I know to fix whatever is wrong with my stream, I would have to I would have to I would good gracious. I'd have to restart my computer, and I'm not in the mood to do that. I don't even know which one is showing better. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm so sorry for any Ulabalu and Oiti Toiti. And I believe my game is back to normal, but we're gonna have engagement starting off in boot camp. The one game where we don't have dual screen is where there's 3 teams in boot camp here. We've got one round esports, Slime 4KT, and the players there from HORZ Esports here in boot camp. Our shots will now begin to go out. Slime 4KT landed on the outside, HORZ Esports, and one round are back to the for Eflex in that camping room, and HORZ Esports are definitely the ones on top here, as they now have to force the push onto that player there from one round. But they know exactly where he is. No Mercy goes down to play on the roof. Moha trying to see if he can get a couple of redemption points for his team. Remember, every kill here counts as 2 points. As that last, Eflex gets one knockdown. Players there from HORZ Esports. Like doing in a whole lot of work also as they come in for the third party of the century to try to get some views to themselves from this engagement. Storm collects as the DBS is going to do that damage. Proto is going to be here to follow up. This man suffered a DBS before DBS today, and today he's definitely behaving himself, as you can see him being as careful as possible, and he's going to get the wipe onto the players from HORZ Esports, and that is definitely his revenge on HORZ Esports. But one round, one way or the other, they still got 2 players alive on the top of boot camp, or still in the middle building of boot camp. Esports is the one who's trying to hold it up against like Gaza. But here comes the push. Mohan goes down, Slime 4KT in, and that is going to be a GG's well played. Slime 4KT getting 4 points to their name, or for getting 4 kills, and ultimately 4 points to their name. And this is where it's becoming trouble, because Team Exodus, who are also on the cusp of that 17th place, or of that 16th place, they were sitting in 15th. They're also out here in an early engagement where they've actually lost 2 of their players to the players there from Be My Loot out in their infamous boot camp, Painan fight. Blackjack Esports also in a little bit of a hot drop there in the northern edge of the circle, as they're out here with the players there from Epic Bullets. Once again, I'm actually not in so much of a great mood for reasons that I cannot disclose. But anyway. But we'll be fine. Alrighty, zone looking a little bit more to that eastern edge. I actually don't feel good. Like, you don't even get, like, I'm just destabilized right now. Like, my stream is fucking up. I received some messages and everything is just damn, for all the days to not have a co-caster. Anyway, I hope to get my mood back up. I know my stream is not running.
Drinking apple juice.
Soon. Alrighty, Blackjack Esports finding a way into. Actually, they're not going to be starting that engagement with Epic Bullets. Team Apex find himself in the center of the circle. Young Thunder just out there in the outskirts, very close to them. Boot camp, Slime 4KT, they did lose 1 player, and the other players there. Let's see how many kills they got. HORZ Esports got 3 kills. 1R Esports got 2 kills. So both teams getting a fair amount of points. 1R Esports is also a team that is also, battling for that 16th place. And the guys from Team Epic right now, they know that, or they've probably seen that 1R is out of the lobby, and that is the team they currently need to overtake. And given that 1R won that first winner chicken dinner, that is definitely posing a threat to the positioning from Epic Bullets. So Epic Bullets have to match whatever win that 1R Esports got in that first game. Matter of fact, they have to do more than that to be able to pass them up on the leaderboards and make their way into the top 16. Team EFX holding a very long split out there around the Cambravo area of the map. Team Apex just out on the outskirts of Ban. Team Cobra, or the Black Cobra, is actually the team currently sitting in second place. That's a very OP team actually. I saw another arm of their team. I believe it's an org, but they had a different arm, another Black Cobras, and they had a different team. And trust me, that team was also just as OP as I saw them fragging out. And the team had different players, right? So I was like, wow, is this the same Black Cobra? I guess it's probably the same Black Cobra, maybe just with a couple of, or just maybe with different players. But either ways, both teams are actually just as OP as each other. Anyway, Art of Killing out here in the central part of the circle as Manny finds himself wandering into the arms of the players there from Team Apex. Bugging might just be able to survive a little bit, but the boys from Team Apex, now knowing that he's here, they most likely be pushing down the hill, but it wouldn't pay out well for them because the guys from Cyclone Shield are holding up different angles onto this position, so they should be able to play or give sufficient cover for their teammate. Jasser, though, his position has been known by Manny. I believe Manny may have just seen that player out there, but it's going to be a high zig finding him and taking in some shots. Jasser very low on HP, as now he's forced to heal up behind that rock. Blessing is also there for a little bit of support, provided anything goes wrong. And that's Team Apex in a long split going on there. Danny Brown is able to get the intro knock, and it looks like Cyclone Shield are posing to be the kryptonites for the players there from Team Apex. But this push coming through from Danny Brown might not just pay off, because he will be spotted by Kage. Onto Danny Brown, who's going to have to continue to move and look for cover. Heising gets spotted by the third party coming through from Art of Killing. Jasser goes down once again to Roach. And it's a whole lot of trouble going on here as Citizens get started with Team EFX also. Oh, they only get started with one player as they're able to take him down. But Danny Brown is going to continue on his push close to Blessing, trying to hide those footsteps. Cyclone Shield up in a 3v3 engagement with the players there from Team Apex as the third party came in through from Art of Killing. Kage and Professor just up on the top of the hill. They know they cannot move too much. Ocelot, trust me, I have trolling for you. I can see you in the chat. I've got troll for you, and you're not even ready for it. You're actually not ready for it. And I hope you're watching what I want you to watch out here. Anyway, Cyclone Shield, as I was saying, I was talking about them in Miramar, right? I was saying, like, they've been showing so much Miramar consistency, getting themselves into those top 3 positions in Miramar, and that is something that I really enjoy to see from this team. Remember at the start of the tournament I said it, they are definitely, or I would call them, the underdog team of the lobby. They're definitely the underdogs, and they're definitely doing what underdogs do the best, show us exactly what they're capable of doing, showing us why we shouldn't call them that. As Team Cobra, the Black Cobras are going to start with RILA Insider up around the cave area of the map. RILA Insider down to just 2 players. As Luciano definitely sports that player now. Team Apex, I don't know who's knocking them, but they are going down one after the other as Manny is able to get that knock onto Kage. He's going to send it up to the top of the hill, but the support coming through from Jasser is going to be the one stopping Manny a little bit in his tracks. Oh, sorry, coming from Blessing. But, Manny in a huge, actually a very bad spot. And this is where I would question the players there from some Cyclone Shield, right? You definitely knew there was an Apex player on the top of the hill, which begs the question, why did Danny Brown stop, right? You see, Danny Brown is now back down the hill, like Blessing was never on the top of the hill, right? So that's actually a bad play, if you ask me, or maybe not a bad play, but I'll say that wasn't just well thought of. because if Danny Brown still had that angle, he would have been able to hold up onto Blessing, make sure Blessing wouldn't do anything. But Blessing was definitely the help that his teammates needed from him. That was excellent cover fire on the side there from Team Apex. But I guess that's why we play the game, right? Play to learn. Mentor 4KT in the chat. He says, so people still play PUBG. Yeah, we do. We still do. You know, we've not gotten to level 100 yet. I feel like the only time I'll start reasoning to maybe stop PUBG is when I get to that maxed out, when I get that maxed out achievement. But Be My Loots, they're definitely applying their JC strats to the maximum. As you see them down, prone in the grass, finding their way. Crowns 8 spin as password. Is it 8? Yeah, I think it's 8 spin. 8 spin. It's spin. Wow. Oh, is it too much? It's actually not too much, no? It's quite normal. I thought it was 6 though. It's 6, not 8, George. Fuck. Anyway, this is actually very sneaky play coming through from Be My Loot as they're pushing close to players there from Team Apex. That is going to be one casualty as he does go down. But the return fire is excellent. Coming through from the rest of the players there from Team Apex. Professor, let's see, just like goes for the 2-piece, but wouldn't be able to hold his own. And Team Apex now find himself in a bad position as now Blessing has to look for a way to grab that revive onto his players. The Thirst are going to be coming through from Be My Loot as they want the Apex loot. They want the sweet loot, but a little bit of engagement happening in the Paradise side of things where we see Blackjack Esports. The little in a... Ooh, okay, in a 3v3 against the guys from Slime 4KT. Pronto on the off angle, gonna be one getting down from Blackjack Esports, and the push is gonna continue from Zeus as now he's aware of where that last player is. The nade in their hand, he's prepping it, he's cooking it, trying to get it into that little hole. It goes in, it lands, it doesn't connect. But here we go, the full send coming in from Slime 4KT as that last player from Blackjack Esports, Phoenix, is applying his JP strat, gets into a buggy, and he's like, sayonara, get out of here, bro. That's actually a good play coming in from them, or at least from that player, as he's able to get out of here. Blessing trying to do as much, trying to avenge his teammates, as he's able to get one knock and a confirm. But he's able to get that confirm onto one of the players there from Be My Loot. And Be My Loot, I'm pretty sure they only took out 2 players, so it's safe to say they're assuming that it's 2 players left on the side there from Team Apex. Blessing not taking any chances. He can see that player hard picking him, but he's not taking any chances. Art of Killing have to find a way into the circle as they're hoping to come in just right behind the players there from Be My Loot on that southwestern edge of the circle. I know my casting right now is not the best. I'm sorry, guys. I'm actually sorry. I'm trying my best. I think I'm gonna just eat something after this game. Maybe I should be back on energy. But anyway, you guys could also stay active in the chats so I can so maybe I'll get a little bit of energy, you know. I can see people trolling Ocelots in the chat. I love that. Please keep doing that. I love it. Please continue. This is why I'm here. Just continue. Anyway, we're down to 10 teams left in the lobby, 24 players. Citizens holding their ends on that eastern edge of the circle. They definitely had a bad game 1 as they were unable to find vehicles. And apparently, according to Bego, their characters definitely are not strong enough. They're not marathon runners who's going to cover 2,000 meters on foot that easily. Maybe I feel like that was just due to lack of meds, though. If they did have enough meds, they may have just been able to get into the zone. But love can change the world in a moment. The mother zone can change the game in a moment. But what do I know? What do I know? I know that the zone is about to close up, and we get that southern hard shift, and you know this is where the chaos in Sanhok erupts. This is where things start to get crazy. But speaking about eruption, just on the top of that cave are getting backstabbed by the players there from Black Cobra. Come on, you're seriously not gonna thirst him with a grenade. I guess he's gonna go for it. Boom! Be pinpoint accuracy to get the thirst, bro. I actually thought it was just gonna land close to him and, you know, maybe just do tick damage. But bro, that was pinpoint straight up on his head. I'm pretty sure that landed straight on his helmet. I was GG's. I wasn't gonna even hype up that nade, but bro, what? Anyway, shots still coming out from Citizens as 11 is gonna be the man spotting the Ciano on the move, taking in those shots heavily, but he's not gonna be able to find the knock. Citizens holding a very long split as Slimefok AT form up on that northwestern edge, close to the position being held by Cyclone Shield. I believe Roach's position has been spotted. And I can tell that with his HP, we definitely know where he is, but he's taking shots from yet another team. It's Be My Loot Drago from way off in the distance, getting that knock, and Slimefok AT, they definitely may, or they most likely have heard those shots. As Drago now, he has to get into the zone. It's one of the last two players for the side there of Be My Loot. He's definitely safe to get into the zone, but he's playing this one. He's taking the safer approach, you know, smoking up, making sure he doesn't get spotted as Bape. He's very close to Blessing out here in the compounds. And Blessing doesn't really have much of his zone. Drago still letting some shots go out as he spots some of the players from Art of Killing. Tries to find his way down the hill, but Art of Killing are not having it. 15 bandages onto Drago, and there's the end of the run for him. Cyclone Shield will be able to grab their revive. 11 on that off angle. Might be able to just spot some of those players as they get into the zone. Maybe Babe to start things off, as now pretty much everyone who's shooting in the zone can be heard. Slimefok AT getting started with Team EFX. Introductory knock has connected from Slime as Pre-Daddy Pronto, the savior, is going to be pushing up onto Sprinkle. That's in vicinity, gets the thirst onto Pyro. Oh, it's a sexy nade from Superior onto Pronto as Superior now goes for the 2-piece onto Plaza, but Plaza holds his hand, and Sprinkles with the off angle will be enough to send Slimefok AT packing and out of here. That was nice, beautiful grenade coming through from from Superior onto Pronto, and that's going to be the end of the run for Slimefok AT as we're now down to the last 18 players in the lobby and the last 9 teams and the last few zones, as the zone continues to favor the players there from Art of Killing on that southwestern edge of the zone. Now the Citizens, they still have a full squad up, so they definitely have that numbers advantage. Blackjack Esports left with a solo, Cyclone Shield with duo, Team Apex with a solo, RILA Insider with a solo, Team Cobra with a duo. So there's only 2 teams with a full squad, and that is Art of Killing and the players there from Citizens. Art of Killing have 1 kill to their name, and I believe the same thing can be said about the Citizens. The Black Cobras, they're hoping to play Gatekeeper onto RILA Insider here. Matrix is the last one for RILA Insider with just 2 med kits, and I'm just happy that nobody has enough meds to pull off a huge strat. So everyone's gonna have to battle it out. This is one of the Sanhok games we do not see oh my goodness, we do not see so often. Someone was wondering, where is Blackjack Esport running to? But trust me, Phoenix is still alive, you know. Playing as a solo player for the squad, is driving in the crosshairs of the players there from Citizens, as Bape is going to find some of the players from Cyclone Shield, gets a knock onto Roach. Oh, sorry, gets the knock and Lobby actually onto... I think Blessing can be spotted in the background, rotating into the zone by Bape. And oh no, Manfila finds Roach. And the same thing can be said about Bape as he gets spotted down there in the grass. And one way or the other, Blessing's invisibility cloak is working so well. He's finding his way into the circle. And there's a lot of shots going through on that northeastern edge as the Citizens starts with the players there from EFX. Young Thunder also still making sure they play this with a gatekeeper. The molly is beautiful onto Matrix, or maybe not, as Cobra is having to hold up in a 1v1 engagement with Matrix, but you don't want to push Matrix with low HP. The zone is going to be the deciding factor for that engagement, as now Matrix has to run into the zone. Zilabe have just spotted that player, taking in the shot, and he's taking that player back to the lobby. Citizens and Young Thunder, the only teams with the full squad up. Citizens up with 2 kills, and they have to grab a revive and run miles into the zone as 11 is going to continue with the push, continue with the pressure onto Sprinkles, the last player there from EFX, and Sprinkles will be hoping and praying for the third party right now as 11 is now in the vicinity. He's not getting distracted, and now he has gotten distracted. Sprinkles, and the third party that Sprinkles ever so wanted, he has gotten it, and now 11 is down. Sprinkles is going to be like, thank you, as he's going to steal that kill very strategically, but it's not going to pay out as we're down to the last 3 teams, Citizens, Team Apex, and the players there. And Young Thunder, take that Art of Killing, who have got all the eyes on everyone in the circle. Sila is going to be the one finding Bego, taking Bego back into the lobby, and also the same thing for 007. Blessing from Apex, the solo player, the last snake alive, up in a 1v4 against the players there from AOK. Art of Killing have had a lot of fun. They've come in here. They have had a lot of zone fun actually, because they got sexy zone shift onto their head. I feel like they think Matrix is the last one left, but it's definitely Blessing, whose footsteps has been heard now by Manfila. And now here comes the push, the 1v1 engagement. Blessing hears that pin from the nade. Blessing is trying to just heal. The nade lands, the shots come through, and Art of Killing gets the third winner chicken dinner of the day, backing it up with 7 kills. Team Apex in second place with 2 kills. The Citizens finishing in third place with 2 kills. Team EFX in fourth place with 5 kills. RILA Insider in fifth place with 3 kills. Black Cobra in 6th place with 3 kills. Be My Loot in 7th place with 6 kills. Cyclone Shield in 8th place with 1. Blackjack Esports in 9th place with 4 kills. Slime 4KT in 10th place with 7 kills. The Epic Bullets in 11th place with 1 kill. Team Exodus in 12th place with 2 kills. 1 round in 13th place with 2 kills. And HORZ Esports going out first in the tragic and the horror in boot camp. The tragedy and the horror in boot camp with 3 kills to their name. And we're coming back to me. Oh, that's not me. This is me. Hoping to see you stream PMC Homes Lanzi soon. Amen. With that being said, that's going to be the third game of the day done and dusted. And without further ado, we'll be heading into the next game of the day. I believe it's going to be Sanhok? Miramar? I have no idea. I've forgotten. But anyway, we're going to have yet 2 more games to go for the night, as we've just seen the players there from Art of Killing get the winner chicken dinner. Pronto 4KT, the man with the highest skill in the lobby, as was able to get 5 kills and 637 damage. And once again, this is the AEC, the African Elite Championship. I'm sorry, I apologize for the bad casting in this in this third game. And I definitely hope to be back with the next game with more ginger, and I know the games are definitely going to be promising. If you've not liked the stream, be sure to like the stream. Regardless, subscribe to the channel if you've not. Stay safe, stay connected. Crowns will be right back. Do not go anywhere, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello Africa. Let's get into it. We're about to start again in the third match of the day. Sorry, the last game was the second game. This is the third game of the day, and we'll be going back into the sandy dunes of Miramar. So be sure to stay tuned with me, stay connected, and we'll be getting into it right now. Play path taking us all the way from the west to the east. It's a nice one, at least nicer than the first one. So I'll definitely take it. With that being said, teams we've got in the lobby for this game, we've got a RILA Insider, we've got Apex, Team Apex, we have the boys from Slime 4K TV, we have Cyclone Shield, Team Exodus, HORZ Esports, EFX, the guys there from Desert Flame Esports, 8R Esports, Be My Loot, Black Cobra as Blackjack Esports, and Art of Killing Esports. Those are the teams we're going to have in the lobby. 13 teams coming into the game today for this game. Coming into the third game of the day. As I will be getting a straight off hot drop right off the bat. Blackjack Esports and the players here from HORZ Esports. And HORZ, they definitely, or they don't actually, they don't want to die early this game like Agbalumo. Because we know what happened to them in Sanhok, the second game. So they don't want deja vu. They most likely don't want to die. At least not in that similar fashion. Not early on in or due to a hot drop. But it's almost going to be inevitable. One team has to go down. And one of these two teams, the team that is bearing the consequences. For HORZ Esports are the first team to be on the disadvantage. As Zayn, the man from Blackjack Esports, would get that opening knock onto one of the players from HORZ Esports, and now they have a rough idea of who they're down here with. This is the battle of the hot drop, the battle for El Pozo. I thought Blackjack Esports landed in Los Leones, but seeing how far Los Leones was from the playing path, you would quite understand why they are out here in El Pozo. But that being said, Reverb is just right on top of one of the players, or actually two players from HORZ Esports, as he's just trying to do a little bit of confusion moves, trying to keep moving so those players can be a little bit confused about what he's doing. And I like those little jumps. And I like those little jumps that Reverb is doing, so he doesn't know if the player has really jumped down from the building or if he's still on the top of the roof. The roof plays are always a spectacle to see. And let's see if it's going to play off. Like I said, Blackjack boys already have an advantage as RILA Insider once again gets started with the players there from Team Exodus. Ghost is down. Action is getting pushed actively as the two-man squad from RILA Insider are the ones putting in the pressure. But here comes the full send from Kunai as it's up against Max. Max rejects him down. Exodus not having so much HP to continue with that engagement, as RILA Insiders were emerged the winners of that fight with 4 kills and 8 points to go along with it. In San Martin, we've got an engagement between the Black Cobra and the players there from Desert Flame Esports. This is not the first time this is happening. The last time we saw this happen, it was a stalemate for so long. So I'm not even going to be hoping or banking on the fact that any of those two teams will be fighting. So Elazar, Cyclone Shield are the visitors to the players there from Team EFX. So they're just chilling, having a little bit of fun. The zone is quite, I wouldn't say central, but I'll say it's kind of east, it's kind of to the west actually. It's a western zone. I'm actually yawning, right? And I can't even imagine how tired the players from the teams in the east would be feeling. Now Blackjack Esports beginning to surround the players there from HORZ Esports as Klaus is now downstairs. We saw a fight like this come through from HORZ Esports yesterday or 2 days ago in Miramar. The same map in San Martin was where that one was happening, as Blackjack Esports Reverb is doing a little bit of damage onto the players there from HORZ Esports, getting some damages into the bodies of those players. And what an angle this player is holding here. HORZ Esports deciding not to push up to the top of the roof because they know exactly what's going on. But Klaus has been pushed by Lilo Machine and Zayn. who now have very low HP. But Lilo Machine, that man has got no patience. He's pushing up onto Klaus, looking for that player furiously. The pre-fire coming from Klaus, exploiting his position. Lilo is going to continue. That player has to be in the room. As shots will be coming through on the door side. Zays is trying to hold up. That man's trying to get out of there. Klaus, but he gets uprooted or gets spotted out there in the sky by the players there from Blackjack Esports. And that is going to be the call to push, as Reverb has also gotten a knockout here on his angle. And you've just got to admire the knowledge of the building coming through. Getting one knock, and they confirm to go along with it. The guys there from HORZ Esports in a whole lot of danger, and the molly is gonna be the cherry on top to send HORZ Esports back into the lobby. Blackjack Esports doing that so effortlessly. They definitely that was just too smooth. Very, very smooth. Smooth gameplay coming through from Blackjack Esports. That was nice to see, man. The Black Cobras, like I said, I've seen them in this engagement with Desert Flame before. The last time I saw this Desert Flame was the team on the disadvantage. They lost a couple of players and they had to dip from the fight. But I know both teams are not gonna push each other. They're just gonna be as quiet as possible. And you know, that's where it brings the question. You see people come to the stream, or you see the players who come online and be like, why would you land in a hot drop and be camping, you know? I second that though. So Blackjack Desert Flame and Black Cobras be sure to start that fight. Someone has to push somebody, you know? That's the point of landing in a hot drop. You don't land in a hot drop to play passively. So both teams, I don't care how reckless it is to push out. Push out. Zone getting smaller and smaller. Cyclone Shield practicing social distancing from the players there from Team EFX. I believe EFX is aware of the company that they have. As you can just see them maintaining their position. Going for a little bit of a split out there around the El Azhar part of the map. Uh-oh. Intro shots coming through from Cyclone Shield. And both teams have officially alerted themselves of their location. It's Danny Brown. He hears that player Superior, but doesn't quite get the right position from Superior. Superior is just holding it up in that little shack. He definitely knows where Danny Brown is, but does he have a nade of his own? It's just sending to that window to do the favor. I don't think he does. Sorry about that. So this bit of a stalemate. Come on, guys. This is zone 1. Push up. You get double points for kills, you know? What will happen if you just stay here and nothing happens? Nothing is gonna happen. You see what I did there? Anyway, Roach does get spoiled by that off angle coming through from Sully on the top of the hill. And Cyclone should lose their one cover fire at the moment, and most likely their only vehicle, as Roach now gonna get thirsted by asking. They didn't ask him, he asked him. But that being said, Sully helping his team even out the scores, or actually giving his team that little bit of an advantage. But now they have a vehicle and they can use the effects. I want to see the engagements as the zone moves away, moves to the south. Both teams fighting for domination on the east, for one bomb domination. I've got to get into the zone now. Can't believe I just said bomb domination, man. I'm high on apple juice. Anyway, the full send coming through from Team EFX, as now they're aware that they're in a 4v3 fight. Or not. Superior not going to be stopping on that push. Sprinkle's going to be backing him up. And now the full 3v3 sending is coming through. That's now. You can see the raid coming through from the players there from Team EFX. Raiding every compound, every building. Making sure to go window to window. And that's like the revlows coming through from them. Like I said, they're literally being policemen on patrol right now. Who's there? Open the door. FBI. But this time EFX. Opening the door. Boom. EFX. Hands in the air. Uh-oh. The support fire from Sully is going to be preventing a peak coming through. But Heisen has got the full off angle. Shots, and oh, Manny gets them unaware. Beautiful holding coming through from Cyclone Shield. But EFX are not done yet. Sprinkles is still outside. And Danny Brown and Isaac are the last two players left. And Isaac has now formed up on the vicinity. He's going to be pushing up to find the players there from EFX. Sprinkles not able to cover up for Pyro just in time as Isaac is holding, making sure he doesn't overextend. By the time his team is trying to get the revive, and Isaac lets the shots fly. It's a good nade. He lands up, doesn't quite give or get Danny Brown down. Manny pushing with 1 HP. Money is flying in, which is weird. Sully is also trying to form up on this vicinity. Manny with the M249 and the off angle gets Sprinkles down. It's a 3v1. Sully up in a 1v3 against the players there from Cyclone Shield. And Manny is doing a lot of work with the M249. We've seen this man in action. We saw him yesterday. And today he is back to help his team clutch up the players there from TVFX. And that is a GG well played. Danny flipping Brown. Making sure to add salt to injury over there. As Slime 4KT now push up into this engagement. Third party in the fight from Blackjack Esports. Up on that northwestern edge, or up on the western side of the circle. The rest of the Slime team look like they're forming up on him as they get into their vehicles to come for the support. One player is down for Blackjack Esports as the rest of Blackjack try to get away. They're trying not to be all in the same position, trying to find an off angle. But Plaza, he's got a player saying just right above him. And now Plaza has to drive his buggy away from this fight before he gets any nastier. But Storm's like, where are you going, my bro? We can take this fight. Proving Storm right that they can actually take this fight. 2v4 is what we've got going on here as Blackjack Esports are still standing strong. OBO Nogo Minus actually 3v4 against the players there from Slime. Reverb is staying true to the grenade and he lets it fly. Storm might walk into it, but he doesn't quite take him down. And Blackjack Esports playing the cover fire strat, but that prone is not going to work for Reverb. Plaza finds him and takes him down, and the long-range engagements coming through. Storm and Plaza just taking 2 mid-range spots, letting the shots fly. Coming in for the form-up. Lido cannot be shot in this that position. And I think that is Phoenix on the off angle, also driving away. And Slime might just be able to spot that player as he drives off into the distance. But that is not going to stop the boys there from Slime Pocket. As Pronto has now sent it into the position being held by Lilo Machine. And the 2-man full send up against Lilo Machine. That man trying to use the nade to ward the players there from Slime Pocket to keep them right behind. At least enough time for teammates to form up. And his beautiful nades. I don't know how Lilo is not down. But Phoenix's nade is going to take Storm down. So he make that Pronto down. Plaza in the 1v1 against one of his old teammates. He gets one player down. Is Phoenix. Lilo trying to see if he can grab at least the thirst. But the Slime Forgetting boys do not like that. You see the push coming through from Zeus. Nades are landing. Zeus doesn't go down. Same thing can be said about Lilo Machine. But Zeus finds the snake in the grass. And he takes him out. Slime 4KT survived that engagement with 3 players only. But they get 4 kills. And they may just, maybe not too happy. Plaza having to go against some of his old teammates in that engagement. I know he wasn't gone, but I know he was in Blackjack Esports at the point. Was he? Was he? I think he was though. Alrighty. Full send. Wahala. Jam trouble is what we've got here as Etar Esports crash into the players there from Team Apex, and Matador, I'll put the blame on you. Now you the bad teammate. You're actually the bad teammate that told your teammate to crash that compound, being held by a 4-man team of Team Apex, but Black Cobra dealing with their own trouble as they take out the players there from Be My Loot, destroying that golden Mirado, allowing them or stopping their cruise halfway. But they definitely do not like how their player gets taken down. And Yaya crashes in the same fashion. Matador, what are you doing? Matador. Man, I'm still putting the blame on Matador, man. But Matador is not giving up. 8 brothers, they definitely want to go down together. It's a beautiful molly thrown out by Matador, trying to stop them in the tracks. But man, Team Apex, they are not going to let that one stop them, as Matador is trying to activate his JP card. It's an excellent run coming through from him, as he's now able to pitch the Black Cobras and Team Apex against each other. And now the back and forth shots would resume. Blessing has a rough idea of where Matador is. The Black Cobras with 3 kills to their name. They know where the boys from Team Apex are holding. They see those compounds. What are they going to do? They have the zone. Same thing can be said about Team Apex, as they are in the dead center of the new circle. Cyclone Shield up on the east. I feel like you can deal with Cyclone Shield on any other map, but not just Miramar. The Miramar consistency continues, as now they are in the top 9 with 4 kills to their name. They have a shared idea of where RILA Insider is holding also. And we're just looking forward to seeing how this one's going to play out. We have 9 teams in the lobby. It doesn't look like it, but it is 9 teams still in the lobby. Long range engagements coming through. Be My Loot still has one player alive as Matador finds the Professor, but Jasser is going to return the favor and take him out. The Black Cobras, they definitely they saw those knocks, or they saw the kill feed. Do they want to capitalize on it? Maybe not yet. That man with a beautiful driving skill, able to drive away, and the players there from Desert Flame, you've got to block that one. They're crashing into the. Hey, Madara, where are you? What did Vex call this place the other day? Shana. Oh, you are picking a sniper building. It doesn't. That shot doesn't quite connect. I believe he hit his vest, which is why he's not down yet. But the players there from Desert Flame driving into a little bit of a tight spot. I can't remember what Spec scored this team. Madara, if Madara is in the chat, or if there's any Slime for Kitty member in the chat, or even if Odoye himself is in the chat, what do they call this place? I remember I was playing Classics with Vex one day, and then it's like, I'm pushing the guys. Oh no, it says the guy they stopped, like the enemies were driving, right? And it says they stopped at the, I think he called it silos or something. Actually, they said they stopped at the silos, and me and Madara were totally lost. We didn't know what was going on. And then he knocked one of them, and it was like, oh, I knocked one at the silos. And then we're like, just for clarity purposes, right? What on earth is a silos? And then it's like, oh, this stuff. And then I'm like, oh, silos. And at that point, me and Madara were like, yup, now I see why Slime is better than me. But anyway, Art of Killing, they've got one player, Zilla, who is out. His man's probably just here looking for clips because he's got that sniper at hand or in hand, and he's just here to have fun, you know. I mean, what else is there to do? You're the last player left in 8 teams alive, 22 players. You might as well just do as much or have as much fun as you can. Slime 4KT up as a 3-man squad, or make that 2-man squad. Actually, I forgot about that engagement with the players there from Blackjack Esports. So Storm and Zeus, a mad duo to hold it up, and we've seen Zeus not using the sniper like he normally would. We get a zone shift to the center as the push comes in through. That last player from Art of Killing gets spotted. The molly is still even burning his grades, but Black Cobras, now that noise has alerted the boys there from Slime 4KT as Zeus is now pushing into the vicinity. Probably knows there's players here. This man, let's see the shots fly. And I can just imagine, you can just see him, like, I don't have that discipline, right? You see the discipline of just picking up, taking just little bursts of shots at a time? I don't have that, because I know myself, I'm spraying till I potato all the 40 bullets in my weapon, you know? Anyway, Desert Flame still holding it up in the silos, which is what I'm going to call it for now until somebody tells me in the chat what it is actually called. Team Apex, they've got Blessing, the man with the sniper, looking for the headshots. Can he find it? Maybe not yet. Sanhok driving straight into the players there from Team Apex. It's Kage who's trying to hold it up, but the Black Cobras are helping Kage out a lot as they take Zeus down, and the Instant Thirst is going to follow suit. Slime for KT left to just the one player alive. Kage definitely thanking his stars that the third party came through, and he loved the build. You just love the splits coming through from Black Cobra. They have a 2-2 splits going on in this part of the zone, but now it's not going to work out. As they get spotted, pieced apart by two different teams, and that is going to be a GG well played, as all of the players there from Black Cobra get torn apart by Team Apex and what was the other team? And Desert Flame Esports. We're down to the last 6 teams in the lobby. Be My Loot still alive. RILA Insider also still alive in this one. And I think Cyclone Shield is also still alive. RILA Insider have now decided that this is the time for them to continue to make some noise. They have taken out the players there from Exodus, and now they've got their eyes fixated on those players there from Cyclone Shield. And I think Storm has been spotted by the players there from Team Apex. Blessing with the sniper, he was able to get a knock. Jase is moving for the pickup onto Kage, and they might just full send onto Storm's position, but I guess that will not be the command, that will not be the call. Storm holding it up on the edge of the zone as a solo. RILA Insider letting shots fly. All 6 teams in the lobby, they're practicing social distancing, not so close to each other. But Drago has been spotted as the Flacco is going to be the one to get the knock and the lock confirm actually onto that player as they get sent back into the lobby. Zone moves, and Cyclone Shield might just be the ones in the most favorable position in the zone. I mean, we can say actually no, their position is actually a very bad one. Very, very bad. I'm emphasis on very bad, but let's see how Cyclone Shield will play it out in this position. Slime 4KT, I've got 1 player left. Team Apex out here with a full man squad with 6 kills to their name. They have a little intruder just out in the outskirts. It's Storm. And I don't think Storm has got any means of transportation into the circle, apart from this bike, this old bike out here. But Storm out there moving, just trying to play with the ridge line cover for as long as possible. And Team Apex, they're definitely aware. They know what exactly is going on. They know there is a player there that has to move. And Team Apex themselves, they also have to move as they have to get into the circle. Storm trying to be as careful as possible. This is where it's going to become trouble, because as the guys from Team Apex find the zone, Desert Flame are welcoming them. They are happy to shoot at them, happy to stop them in that rotation as they now take the shots. And Storm coming in to backbite Blessing there, takes him out, takes him down. Team Apex find themselves in between Cyclone Shield and Desert Flame Esports as they drive up the top of the hill. Manny left to hold it up in a 1v3 situation. He unpins the grenade, and now he's moved. The third party is coming in through, and he goes down. It's actually not third party, but an off angle from Kage to take down Manny. And like I was saying, their position almost looked good, but it is not the best. And now Slime will still have Storm alive. The solo player trying to do the damage onto Kage, but Kage is just going to drive out of harm's way as quick as possible as Desert Flame holding up on that northern edge of the circle, at sending it into the position for being held by RILA Insider. Cyclone Shield still up in that fight. Shot. Danny Brown is able to find Kage by the foot, and he takes Kage down. Danny Brown up against Professor in a 1v1 fight, but Storm is stealing all of those kills, and he has his eye on Danny Brown. And Storm, the solo player for Team Slime, is doing a whole lot of damage onto these teams, and he's gonna get the thirst too. Storm up to 5 kills already. And Team Apex now, they know there is a player down there, and I would be surprised if they actually don't take him out. But RILA Insider gets started with the players there from Desert Flame and Flacco. Now the last player up against the full man team of RILA Insider. Not going to be able to hold it up as this man are just too OP. I don't know where my game is sending me to. But RILA Insider up to 7 kills already. We're down to the last 3 teams as Storm has been taken out of the lobby. Cyclone Shield once again in the top 3 position in Miramar. I guess I was right when I said these men have Miramar consistency. Team Apex have been blessed with the zone. it's going to be a little bit of a hassle for RILA Insider as they have to cross this road. They have a little bit of a ridge line to play with, but this is looking like Team Apex's game for the taking. 8 kills already. Professor still on 0. Jasser doing a little bit of carrying as he's got 4 kills to his name. And they have 1 working vehicle. They are just barely on the edge of the circle. Shots coming in through. Isaac stands up, finds Professor, takes him down. He's trying to see if he can get that. I don't think he can get the confirm. If you were not able to get the confirm, why did you take the shots? Anyway, the thirst is about to come through. Isaac is sending in a grenade, I believe. And the grenade is going to take Professor back into the lobby. RILA Insider are going to be thanking Isaac for that beautiful play. As now they are down to a 4v1v1. Isaac and Jasser, they've got to sign an agreement to work together to take out the players there from RILA Insider. And Matrix, he knows exactly where Isaac is. And Isaac goes to take out first as he lets the shots fly towards Matrix. But Coco has gotten into nadeable range. And look at Isaac. Oh, but the nade from Coco would shut him up and silence him as we're now down to the ultimate 1v4. RILA Insider as Jasser is up in a 1v4 situation. RILA Insider, he finds Matrix and is now in a 1v3. Can Jasser do it? Jasser is doing it. Coco now finds himself in nadeable range once again. Maybe we'll be able to close this game with yet another beautiful nade. Jasser making sure he's not going to be staying in one place as he continues to move. He continues to move around. Here comes the 2-man push or the 3-man push from RILA Insider to take down Jasser from Team Apex as they walk home. RILA Insider with the 3rd winner chicken dinner of the day. 6 kills to their name. You love to see that one. Coco, excellent play coming in from him. Team Apex in 2nd place with 8 kills. Love to see that one. Cyclone Shield in 3rd place as they continue with the Miramar consistency. 5 kills and the 3rd place finish. Desert Flame in 4th place with 3 kills. Slime 4KT, Storm able to clutch up a 5th place finish for his team with 8 kills. In general, or in total, Be My Loot in 6th place with 0 kills. Team the Black Cobra in 7th place with 5 kills. Young Art of Killing in 8th place with 0 kills. 8R Esports in 9th place with 0 kills. Blackjack Esports in 10th place with 8. Team EFX in 11th place with 0 kills. HORZ Esports in 12th place with 0 kills. And Exodus going out early in 13th place with 0 kills to their name. Oh, how about that? Storm 4KT, definitely the spectacle of that last game as he was able to clutch up 5 kills, the highest kill in the lobby with 835 damage to go along with it. That was nice stuff that we love to see. You don't see so many players that can hold their ends as a solo like Storm just did in that last game, and that is definitely enviable play coming through from that player. That being said, that was the 3rd game of the day. We have 2 more games to go. Do not go anywhere. I'll be right back. Stay safe, stay connected. The timer says 6 minutes, but it takes roughly 10 minutes before the next game starts. But anyway, we're getting into the next game of the day. I believe it's going to be, if it's not another Sanhok, it's going to be an Erangel game. But regardless of the game it is, I will be back here to cast it live for you as I am getting my ginger back. Anyway, stay safe. I'll be right back. Be sure to like the stream if you've not subscribed to the channel, and it's never too late to actually share that stream. I'll see you soon, okay? Hello, I was stretching out there. How are you doing? Welcome back to the AEC, the African Elite Championship. I'm not going to be taking any much of your time because we're about to get into the fourth game of the day. It's going to be none other but Erangel. So that being said, let's get into it, okay? I have to increase my mic because I see the game is overshadowing my mic once in a while. So I'm just going to... Oh shit, wrong mic. So I'm just going to do this. There you go. If my mic, I think my mic is okay like that. If it is too loud, I'm gonna then reduce the game audio and reduce my microphone. So you shall know, balance the YDX. That is definitely what we need for it. But speaking about balance, we're gonna be talking about the zone. Sorry, the playing path, as it takes us from the west to the northeast. Starting all the way from the outskirts of the hospital, taking us out to the beaches of that sounds so weird, of Kameshki. Anyway, with that being said, we've got only 12 teams, 44 players in the lobby, and I can see a shit ton of players jumping towards the Pochinki area. I hope they all go to Pochinki. I'm leaving for it. Be my loot. I know they like to land in Pochinki. Black Cobra, I think they land in Pochinki. Blackjack Esports, they used to land in Pochinki, but they stopped. But now they're here. Be my loots, they stopped at the church. 2 players in the church. Blackjack Esports in main Pochinki as they start to push up onto the Black Cobras. Man, I've not even finished rendering and these players are already getting the weapons on the side of Blackjack. Oh, and the DBS to go along with it. What more could you ask for? We've got 4 teams out here in Pochinki. Black Cobra already going straight to the roof without wasting any time. But Reverb up against Dexter. Exchange of bullets, both players losing a couple of HP or a considerable amount of HP. We've not lost any player yet. Nobody's knocked yet as Blackjack Esports are just moving anyhow. Little do they know that we've got a player out here on the... What? Really? Bape has got what? Is that the mutant? And oh, actually that's like an SLR, sorry, SKS. And and the flipping crossbow. Alrighty, I just gonna admire how fast Zar got to the top of the roof. Like, bro, that man wastes no time. But we've got 4 teams out here in Pochinki in a game where we didn't even have so many players to start with. And Blackjack Esports getting those stick damages to connect, doing in the collective damage onto the body of the players there from Team Cobra. And if you know this game, you know that you can do something called accumulated damage. You keep damaging your enemies when you know they probably do not have any med kits, and make sure to always be on top to have that HP advantage over the enemies. But anyway, the guys from Black Cobra are moving a lot. I feel like they have a lot of space that they could cover. You know, they could fall back into these buildings, loot a little bit, you know, before getting all started. But they did see some players from Be My Loot land there, as Be My Loot have a beautiful sandwich of teams going on here. You can call the pink guys ham, and you can call the green the lettuce. And Be My Loot black players right now. And here they come with the third party onto the players there from Blackjack Esports, but Phoenix is not having it as they return fire onto Babe. Shots land, connect a little bit. That was preventing Babe from pushing in, and I think the guys from the Black Cobra might want to actually capitalize on that one, but Lilo finds the off angle to take down Babe. And 1 player goes down for Be My Loot. They got too eager to eat from the sandwich, and now they have paid the price by losing 1 player. Now the Black Cobras, I don't know if they're having interest in continuing this fight, but they're definitely aware that going back is not an option. And there goes the shots onto Phoenix. They connect a little bit. Reverb is going to keep the aggression, going to keep the pressure going. As the shots come through, it's a 1-1 trade. Dexter gets Reverb. Sorry, he's down. And now Lilo Machine continues on the push. He's able to get down Dexter. It's now a 3v2. But the push is going to continue. The pressure continues. Luciano's position definitely known as Blackjack Esports continue on the push. Onto the last player there from Black Cobras. There's too many blacks. Lilo Machine very low on HP. And is getting pushed by the third party coming through from Be My Loot. It's not helping matters at all, as Black Cobra now find himself in a huge sandwich. Hamodi, the last one left, and he runs straight into Be My Loot, but the fight doesn't quite stop. Blackjack Esports have to continue with the aggression. They have to continue with the low HP. Drago also low on HP as Weirdo finds 1 player from Blackjack Esports. 0-1 finds Reaver. Blackjack left with 2 players whose HPs and nothing to write home about. Little Machine, oh, Phoenix goes down, and Little Machine, the last one left. And that man is trying to buy himself as much time as possible as the players here from Be My Dudes continue to push. What are the odds that Little Machine wins this? 0, as the players there from Be My Dudes claim 6 kills, 12 points instantly in that fight out there in Pochinki. But the problem, the chaos doesn't stop. Desert Flame getting started with Team Apex out here in Hospital. This is the intentional plays that we're seeing out here. And you can just tell that these teams out on the top, that they know they've made it to the top 16. You can just tell that right now they're just having as much fun as possible. As Team Apex are able to return the favor, they get one knock back onto one of the players there from Desert Flame. And here comes Flacco for the support. But Kage is close by in the vicinity. He knows there's a player up there waiting for the support from his teammates. Desert Flame have an off-angle player, which is 6 God. Flacco not opting for the revive, he's going for the push. It's a 1v1 between Flacco and Kage, 2 OG players. As Blessing is now here for the support. Professor is in the vicinity. Same thing can be said about Jasser, as Team Apex continue on the push. 6 God trying to look for that off angle, making sure the push can be stopped. But Blessing might just spot 6 God first. Shots coming out. 6 God very good. HP goes down. Kage with the M249. Flacco stands up, gets a knock, tries to go for the 2-piece, not enough. But Professor with the DBS gets the knock through the smoke, and they retain the remaining shots. Who'll be taking out the players there from Desert Flame, as Team Apex find themselves with 3 kills and 6 points to go with that fight. You love to see that one. That was a bit loud in my ears. I've not even had the time to talk about this one. We didn't have so many teams coming to the lobby, but yet we've had 3 teams now find their way back into the lobby. Desert Flame, Team Blackjack Esports, and the players there from Black Cobra. All are teams that are still on the top of the leaderboard, so they do not have so much to worry about. But that is really going to make this game a little bit boring, maybe even long, as Cyclone Shield now making their way out of Primusk, finding a way into the circle. 32 players in Zone 1. I don't even know where to be. The zone. I'm hoping. I don't even think we're going to get any action up onto that 5th or 6th zone, where it's conducive, or it's just not as conducive for the amount of players in the lobby. Cyclone Shield. There's a little bit of fuel scarcity, so sure to have fun. Pronto, doing Pronto things, Carry him, bro. Don't revive him. Anyway, wow, look at that. Look at that. So why is Storm parked in front of him? See what I'm thinking? Nah, I think it's just coincidence. Okay, now these guys are not just wearing clothes. I've downloaded my resources, I promise you. I promise you I have downloaded my resources. Those men are just naked. Anyway, everyone's trying to get into the zone. Citizens holding it up in Zarki, as we see them on that northwestern edge of the circle. Coming in with only 3 players this time. Bego, Shy Boy, and 11. The 3-man team for this squad. We wouldn't be seeing the 2 players that have got 7s in their name. 007 and God Yay. RILA Insider. Did they win the last game? I know they won the Miramar game here, no? Yeah, they won the Miramar game. As they were able to clutch that. Yeah, in the last game, actually, the game before this one, the previous game. We get a zone shift way off to the north. And here comes the Zone 2 engagement between players there from Team Apex and RILA Insider. And I think RILA Insider understood the assignment. They saw those players. And if I were to be Team Apex, I'm going to chase them. Just for the culture. But anyway, Kage would be receiving a whole lot of visitors, a whole lot of rotational clusters, as there's so many people who are hoping to drive by him. And I don't understand. We're just trying to get to the other side. And I think they're all trying to use the Jojopo bridge to get into the zone. As Kage now, he spots a whole lot of vehicles rotating just close to him. And he's probably wondering, what's the hint about hospital? Did anyone put a bounty on our heads? I can assure you, Kage, there is no bounty on your head. It is just the zone forcing some weird rotation. Epic bullets coming into this lobby, and I'm thankful that in this game, 1 hour, 1 round, I'm not playing this current game, because 1 hour are the only team that is standing in between them and the 16th place. But 1R has gotten a winner chicken dinner, and that most likely will be enough to keep them in the top 16 because Team Epic have not had the best of games today. Cyclone Shield finding their way into the circle. It's going to be Slime 4KT taking shots at the players there from Epic Bullets as the zone fights at the end or at the bridge get started. Matrix get uprooted from the vehicle by Mester, and it is danger for the players there from RILA Insiders. They now have one more player left, the IGL Zeke, who is in the zone, deciding to use the Jojopo bridge to get into the play zone. Like I said, I don't know why they decided to play so strategic, because it wasn't really needed. You just had to drive into the zone. You know, there's 29 people alive. What's the worst that could happen to you? Anyway, Slime 4KT getting the intro knock on the bridge onto the players there from the Epic Bullets. And Epic Bullets now, they lose one player. They came in with only 3 players. And I can see Storm active on the chase. They are looking for that kill. And look at the players there from Slime, looking for Octane. The chase continues. Storm is a good driver. He's the one as Octane is driving it, getting into the first quarter, driving straight into Yasnaya, the home ground of the players there from Slime 4KT. But here comes the chase. The buggies are in play. Octane goes for the sharp right. Storm is gonna get the memo. He's following up with him. He's doing it just excellently. Octane finally gets a place to stop. Stops behind the hay bale. Storm gets the memo, but that man gets back in the vehicle. He is very good at playing chase as he continues to move. But the players from Slime, they're still hot on the trail. They hear those buggies, and then this man Octane, I love the play from him. This man is very good at chase, and he has shown us that he played catcher a lot while he was young, as he's able to evade that hot chase coming in from the players from Slime. You know, these are the kind of races that you run that by the instance you stop the buggy, the instance it stops this buggy and pours water on the engine, you will hear that it will be hot. Anyway, what a chase. A little bit of entertainment coming in through in the AEC lobby as the teams on the top are just flexing their prowess right now. The whole lobby. We're about to get yet another zone shift as Slime 4KT will now be running into the players there from Cyclone Shield. Now they're suffering the same fate that they have just done onto the players there from Epic Bullets, as Plaza is going to be the one on the losing end of that. But Slime, given the momentum they've had from the car chase, they want this fight. They want this salt. And Storm, he's in the crosshairs, cuts the Cyclone Shield sandwich, gets Isaac. He's going to switch his caution now up to Roach. He tries to get the 2-piece, but Roach is going to deny him that. As Pronto now in the vicinity out here with Zeus, coming in with the buggy. They crash the rock, go for the shots. Manny is very low at HP. Pronto trying to hold it up, but he cannot. Cyclone Shield holding their ends, sending the boys there from Slime back into the lobby, as now we have 8 teams left in the lobby. But Team Apex also in an engagement with Be My Loot out there on the southern side of the circle. The fight is going to continue. Team Apex getting a little bit of third party coming through from RILA Insider Zeke as Jasser is down. Be My Loot up with 3 players. Team Apex have to grab this revive onto Jasser. The revive onto Blessing, on the other hand, most likely not going to be happening. Be My Loot. They're being as careful as ever on the top of this roof. And Weirdo trying to buy himself as much time as possible as the nades tries to fly. Blessing does get thirsted. Be My Loot letting those nades fly, but RILA Insider Zeke, he's got his eye on this compound, and he is playing absolute spoiler onto this fight. Both teams actually will think that, you know, it is third part, or sorry, it is off angle, but I think Apex has a sheer idea. What are you doing, Kage? Anyway, the push has to continue from the players there from Team Apex, as now they get the memo. Kage spots one player, takes him down. 0-1 is down. 2 players left on the side for Black Be My Loot, as Professor moves a little bit outside, and the nade is going to be there from Weirdo to complete the trade. It's a 2v2 now. Drago comes downstairs to grab the revive, but the nade from Kage is excellent. Weirdo has got something on. He almost nades himself, and Kage, did he get the memo? They're getting the thirst, and they're just trying to see if they can grab that revive before they continue that push onto the top. It's a beautiful nade from Weirdo up onto 0-1. Friendly fire just got turned off. But Weirdo was able to jump downstairs. I think Jasser has heard that footsteps, or heard those footsteps, This is absolutely chaos coming on out here in Erangel. Nice nades from Weirdo. Makes you wonder how many grenades does that player have as he will continue to send it upstairs, trying to see how much damage he can do onto the bodies for the players here from Team Apex, as it's now up in a 1v2. He's gotten one nade though. Can he pull it? Can he see this through? That is the question in mind. Kage has to grab the revive onto Jasser. They're up to 5 kills already. And here comes the push from Weirdo as he continues looking for those players. If he has a molly, he can definitely take them out. He's going for the full send, not with the nade. The nade lands from Kage. They're going to be waiting for the nade to connect to do his shot. The nade lands up onto Weirdo, does the damage. Apex get the memo. Weirdo goes back downstairs. This man playing this compound so well, but Kage is going to find him and take him back to the lobby. But Zeke has made too much noise, and the 8R brothers have been called to this. Yo, that was so close. If that nade connected, I would have gone crazy. Anyway, 8R brothers, Mons, he knows there's a player in this compound. He's just trying to find out how many, but it doesn't matter anymore, as Yaya will be the one spotting out Zeke. And we're down to the last 6 teams in the lobby. But as those shots come out, Cyclone Shield has heard it, and they want it. We can see Danny Brown heading into the vicinity. He's the closest to the players there from 8R Esports. And he finds them. Would he be taking the shots? Come on, bro. Keep the action going. Zone does push up to the east. Sorry, to the west. Citizens still loaded up on the northern edge of the circle as we're down to the last 6 teams in the lobby. Can you guys please stop putting the commands, like the exclamation mark commands? It's kind of affecting me, you know. Thank you. But anyway, I have only 18 viewers on stream, and only 18 people cannot just be enjoying this thing. And my game, every other part of my screen is HD, but my game itself is not showing, giving me that quality I want, and I don't know why. So I'll switch it again. Resolution type, custom, resolution. I'm sorry, guys. FPS. Yes. Video format. I don't know what that is. Okay. Alright, I hope that is definitely gonna I hope that's gonna get a change in the stream right now. So I'll keep my eye out. But anyway, Cyclone Shield, things have calmed down now as we're in zone 4 and we have just 5 teams left, 16 players. And to be honest, if you're a team in this lobby and you're still playing to find good placement like Cyclone Shield and ATAC, get into your vehicles, drive around, kill everyone who is moving, and that is the memo that the Apex boys are on. As Danny Brown is up in the 1v2 of his life against the players there from Team Apex, but Manny is hoping on the cover fire, but Kage returns the favor, takes him down 1v2 as Danny Brown has to hold up against the 2-man team here from Team Apex. But the third part from the top of the hill from 8R is not helping matters. Kage has been spotted by Danny Brown, and Danny Brown gets that one knock. He's up in a 1v1 against Jasser. Can Danny Brown do it? Can he do it? Danny Brown and his team were responsible for taking the players out, or the players from Apex out, in their landing spot yesterday. And today, he does look to have that idea in mind again. Danny Brown, do you have any troubles? Isaac has been spotted up the top of the hill. Danny Brown, what are you doing? Where are your grenades? The molly is preventing that push from Danny. As now, he's waited for his teammate to form up, making this fight a 2v2. Smoke's being deployed. And Cyclone Shield. I don't know if they're willing or they're looking to get that revive. But I think the boys from Team Apex got third-partied from 8R Brothers. And down they go. Citizens, the only team in the zone right now, as 8R Brothers will be taking in some shots at the players there from Young Thunder or AOK. Alrighty. Anyway, everyone's getting into the zone. Mester driving straight into the position being held by Bego. Let's see the smoke flag. Come, stop playing this. Yeah, no. Well, anyway, everyone's trying to get into the zone. Yaya has got his eye on the players there from Art of Killing as they're getting into the zone. And the Cyclone Shield able to grab their revives onto their players. Danny Brown looking for a good position for his team, but he's driving straight into the hands of the Citizens. and Art of Killing. He does stop. You see some players moving in the smoke. Mestro's stop has been spotted by Danny. Danny takes in the shots. Doesn't quite get enough to take down Mestro. He's going to continue trying to blow up the vehicle, but his teammates, do they have the off angle? That's the question in mind. As Danny continues to spray, his mind is fixed on that buggy, and Mestro is just going to trek, leg it away from there. But more shots still coming through as Danny Brown crashes into that vicinity, gets one player down, but Atar on the third party will be stopping him in his tracks. Roach has to hold it up. He doesn't see the players there from Art of Killing. As now, here comes Atar brothers. They're trying to send it into the zone. Zilla goes down. Manfila holding it up against players there from Atar. It's beautiful sprays coming in from this man, Villa. But it's not enough. Atar Esports will be going out just like that. Cyclone Shield down to the last two. And they might just be able to grab that revive onto Danny Brown. Isaac very low on HP as he has to fend off the players there from Citizens. Citizens taking in the shots. Isaac's position has been spotted and 11 is going to get him down. But Zilla, does he understand what is going on? Yes, he does. Gets the run over, steals the kill. Gets the second run over, gets the second kill. That man is having a whole lot of fun. The Citizens are not happy about that. As Zilla now tries to get his revive. Citizens, the team with the most players up, but they've got only 3 kills. Nice nades flying out from 11 into that little shack. But the Citizens, 3 players up. 3v1. The players there from Art of Killing, they still have 3 players up. Cyclone Shield able to find solace in the midst of all of this chaos. Roach just going to be snaking it till he makes it. Manfila and the players from Art of Killing holding a very huge split. Same thing can be said about the Citizens, as all these teams have to find their way into the circle. 40 seconds left on the clock. 11 and Cole, actually the players there from Young Thunder, Art of Killing, they have a nice placement in the circle. They're looking good, they're looking jiggy, and shots will be coming out as the Citizens start their move to the top of the hill. Manfila's position has been exposed. Call is out here looking for Shy Boy. He's definitely seen Shy Boy on that airdrop. He's not going to be taking the shots quite yet. It's a 3-way fight between 3 teams in the lobby as Roach is letting his nades fly towards the position of 11. 11 gets in the buggy just right in time. Roach hears it. Stops, pops, takes the shots. 11 low on HP. Roach is going to continue taking the shots, but it wouldn't be enough to take down 11. As that man is good with the driving. Manfila is now up. He's got the airdrop to himself, but Bego on the nice cover fire. Shy Boy gets it spotted by Manfila. Down to his last tick of HP. Shy Boy, and that vehicle is about to explode. Manfila doesn't want to go for that vehicle explosion, but instead he's going to opt for the grenade. He lets it fly. It lands just a little too short. Young Thunder still trying to grab their revive as this solo player from Cyclone Shield is trying to get into the zone. Both teams, Citizens and Young Thunder, and Art of Killing, think it is a 3v4, and Roach has got his eye on Young Thunder, but his zone might not be letting him pull off this sneak attack that he wants to do, as the zone now starts to move, covering them up pixel by pixel. Shy Boy doesn't have enough meds to hold up. Roach knows he cannot move too much as Call is letting shots fly towards the position. He spots Roach, and Zilla is going to be there to do the rest of the work. And now we're down to the official 3v3. Young Thunder against the player there, Art of Killing against the players there from Citizens. Citizens down the hill, they do not have the uphill advantage that that Art of Killing have now, and they're beginning to use it as the fight has now been reduced to a 3v2 with Manfila getting that knock onto Shy Boy. 11 and Bego, the duo left for Citizens. Their position is well known. Manfila has the sheer idea of where they are, and it's just a matter of the zone. All teams waiting for the zone to push. Manfila is being ever so pressurizing onto the players there from Citizens, as 11 is trying to work 1 or 2 things through the smoke. But Manfila catches it in his crosshairs. doing the damage. 11 very low on HP. Zilla gets the memo. Never gets spotted, and that is going to be the call to push. Zilla up in a 1v1 against Bego. Bego gets one player down. Bego now up in a 1v1 against Manfila. He gets into the buggy and he's trying to opt for the revive onto 11. What a play. And I think Manfila is going to opt to do the same, but no, he's looking for the angle. They trust him to clutch up the 1v1, and that is exactly what Manfila is going to do. But it's going to be sadly a 1v2 by the time he arrives. As Citizens have now got the revive up. It's Bego up against Manfila. Manfila trying to get one. He gets one. He gets two. Nice! Art of Killing shows us the art of killing. Manfila was on fire. It's actually renamed, bro. It shouldn't be Manfila. It should be Man on Fire. What on earth? A beautiful two-piece to send the players back into the lobby. Yes, the DBS is OP, but have you thought about the UMP? What on earth was that? What have I just witnessed with my eyes, people? My world. Art of Killing. With the fourth winner chicken dinner, with what seemed to be like the most chaotic Erangel game we have seen. Wow. Ten kills and the winner chicken dinner. Citizens in second place with 3 kills. Alright. Cyclone Shield in third place. With 7 kills. 8 response. 8 Esports in 4th place with 2. Teammate Max in 5th place with 7 kills. Epic Bullets in 6th place with 0 kills. RILA Insider in 7th place with 1 kill. Be My Loot in 8th place with 7 kills. Slime 4KT in 9th with 1 after all of their car chases. Desert Flames Esports in 10th place with 0 kills. Blackjack in 11th place with 3 kills. And Team Cobra in 12th place with 0 kills. You're probably wondering why I'm laughing. Actually, I have no reason for laughing, but but anyway, what a match. That was actually a very enjoyable Erangel game, even despite the fact that everyone was playing like absolute madmen. But anyway, we've got one more game to go before the end of the day. So that being said, I'll see you guys in about 6 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Be sure to like the stream if you've not. Share the stream because it's actually getting livelier out here in the AEC group stages, day 4. And I'll see you guys real soon. I've got to get into the last game of the day.